Hi, I'm Kevin and welcome to Cruising with Wheels. This is my segment of Cruise News. Welcome back to Cruise News. Today we have a few things that we're going to be talking about. Royal Caribbean, NCL, and celebrity. Let's start out with Royal Caribbean. I know that everyone is going to be really excited that like to take shorter cruises because Royal Caribbean has just announced that they have plans to make over the Mariner of the Seas. Now they're going to be spending $90 million on this renovation of this 3,114 passenger vessel. It will be based in Miami, and what they're going to be adding is some new water slides, a flow rider surfing pool. Those of you who have been on Royal Caribbean know that that's a staple on most of their ships now. And they're also going to be adding this really cool thing called the Virtual Reality Bungee Trampoline Experience. They've named it the SkyPad, and I have a few pictures that I'll share with you, renderings, so that you can see kind of what it's about. And I'll bring you more of that once more information comes available to us. They also are promising some other fun-focused attractions that they've got their lips sealed about until a future date. But I can tell you that what's in the works for the Mariner of the Seas, and possibly the whole line for Royal Caribbean, is a Italian restaurant. It's by the celebrity chef Jamie Oliver, and the Mariner of the Seas is also going to be getting a great retro chic tiki bar. I also have a picture of that so you can see that rendering. That is going to be called the Bamboo Room. Currently, the Mariner of the Seas is based in Asia, and it will be repositioning to Homeport in Miami in June, operating 3- and 4-day cruises to the Bahamas. So I think that this cruise on the Mariner would be a great beginner's cruise for some of you. It's 3 or 4 days long. The renovation will occur just before it arrives in Miami. The next piece of news Frank and I are very excited to tell you about. It's about a new era of weddings that has kicked off as a same-sex couple was legally married on a cruise ship, sailing in international waters for the first time. Its South Florida residents, Francisco Vargas and Benjamin Gray, exchanged their vows on the Celebrity Equinox January 29th. The captain officiated the ceremony in Blue Restaurant on board in front of the iconic Rose Wall, and family and friends shared the momentous occasion. The wedding comes in the wake of the legalization of same-sex marriage in Malta, where most of the celebrity fleet is now registered. And that's what allowed celebrity to marry these two loving individuals. And speaking of celebrity cruises, the much-anticipated Celebrity Edge was recently floated out in the STX shipyard. The newest in the fleet will be doing alternating Eastern and Western Caribbean sailings from its new home port of Fort Lauderdale before crossing the pond, as they say, and settling in the Mediterranean in 2019. The Edge is available for bookings now, and the first sailing, I believe, is scheduled for November 21st of 2018. So if you want to get in on the ground floor with the Celebrity Edge, it looks like a great ship. Lastly, on January 31st, NCL cut its very first piece of steel for the NCL Encore, marking the start of construction of the nearly 4,000 passenger megaship. Now, they haven't really released specifics on what the ship attractions will be. As soon as more comes available, we'll let you know. However, we can only assume that the NCL Encore will take its cues from the NCL Joy, currently sailing in Asia, and the new NCL Bliss, scheduled for its inaugural cruise in April. We want to remind everybody that we are going to be on the inaugural Alaskan cruise of the NCL Bliss, sailing June 2nd of this year, 2018. So we're going to bring you the ship tour, cabin tours, food reviews, our vlogs. We're going to bring you everything first on the NCL Bliss. So hopefully you can get an idea of what the new NCL Encore will be like. The NCL Encore is scheduled to be delivered on October 31st of 2019, and it will be the last breakaway class ship in the 17 vessel fleet. Frank and I are very excited that they're bringing another breakaway plus class ship into the fleet, and we are hoping to be on the inaugural sailing of the NCL Encore so that we can bring you that ship first as well. I want to thank you for joining me for my segment of Cruise News, and we want to remind you to check back often for our informational videos, cabin tours, ship tours, Frank's famous Tales from the High Seas, and Frank's new segment, Frank's Cooking Corner, as well as Cruise News. So until next time, travel safe and cruise often.